You gotta play your cards right. You gotta be very demure when it comes to laying out stuff.
You ready?
I am ready. Are you ready?
Yes, Malcolm X, I'm ready.
Okay. Oh, you like the glasses?
Yeah, I feel like a fucking civil rights leader.
As you should. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this installment of the Old Man Gang. My name is Chris.
And I am Greg.
And we are the Old Man Gang. And welcome. Today is a beautiful day, man. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. You know, I can't complain. Things are going well, man. Look at that. Get your mic together. This is
Don't
Lawrence,
you can't block my beautiful face. Right here. Cause
come on, get Malcolm together.
The ladies like to look at my lips, bro. That's what they tell me.
What ladies is that?
My wife. That's all they
your
know.
wife like to look at your lips, when they close. That's the only time she wants to see your fucking lips.
So that's fine. That's what it is. Listen, we got some great topics today that we're gonna talk about.
What we got?
We are gonna kind of go back to our roots, what we started with. We want to talk a little bit about relationships. So I have some topics and some questions that I'm gonna go over, and then me and you are gonna discuss it. What do you think about that?
Why not?
We'll get some input from our cohort over there, Carmella, who's sitting there looking very demure, I might add.
Demure.
Yes.
And what is that other place she's looking at?
Very mindful.
Be mindful that she's demure.
She's looking very demure and mindful
and
right
mindful.
now. Look, she got her hand out like that, sipping on her tea, literally.
Oh, yeah. I got some tea over here, too.
Yeah, you look very demure, Carmella. I like it. Very mindful. I'm very mindful of how you over there rocking. All right. Well, listen, I got a couple of cards here. I numbered them. I don't want to put them in any specific number, so I'm gonna go with the first question.
Okay.
The first question that a lot of people are asking is it hard to find a man in 2024?
Wait. We could ask Carmella. She's right here. Carmella. Is it hard to find a man, a good man,
Good
in
man
2024?
in 2024. What do you think? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most difficult to find a good quality man, where do you think that ranks right now?
Probably 8.
8. So it's
Or
very
9.
it's
Very difficult, huh?
very
Well,
difficult.
you have to go out too. I don't go out that much.
Yeah, you have to go out.
But can't you go like online and dating?
I've tried the dating world on the apps and stuff. Yeah, you can.
I've heard that the dating pool has been described as a cesspool.
It's a cesspool?
It's like there's no good men out there. The dating game is terrible.
There's some good men out there.
I mean, yeah, there are good men out
But
there.
I think, you know what? I think there are good men out there. But I think like some of these women nowadays make it so difficult to approach them. The good men just ain't got that much, they just...
I don't think
don't
it's
know,
as much
man.
about the approach. I think it's more about the standards that women have. Like, perfect example, the balloon pop game. Everybody has saw the balloon pop
Yes.
game on YouTube. That's
It's
YouTube, right,
crazy.
Lawrence? That's where it comes on?
Yeah, when they pop your ass out of here.
Yeah,
They
it's
pimple. I call it the pimple game.
It's just crazy.
So for anybody who hasn't seen this show, the balloon pop game, I don't know what it's actually called, but that's what I'm going to call it. It's a dating game where a bunch of women hold balloons, and then a man comes out.
Sometimes men, too.
Yeah, sometimes men. Then a man comes out, and when the woman decides that she is no longer interested in that specific man, they pop their balloon. And then a woman comes by and asks them, so why did you pop their balloon? And when I tell you, Greg, I don't know if you've seen it. When I tell
seen
you,
it.
there's some, nice-looking guys who are very well-spoken, have good jobs, good careers, and these women pop their balloons for the dumbest reasons.
Well, the men pop the balloons too for stupid reasons.
Like what?
Like there was one where this woman just walked out.
So what?
And
He didn't
people
like the
were
way she
popping the
looked.
balloon.
Well, maybe she didn't have a good
Well, women
esthetician.
could do the same thing.
Tell
women
her.
could do the
She
same
wasn't
thing.
demure.
No, but they were popping the balloon for reasons like, oh, I just feel like you look too feminine, or I didn't like the way you spoke to the last girl, and there was this one girl who she was the dater, and the other guys were popping their balloons. She came out, and mind you, I'm not gonna judge people on weight, but she looked like a bald-headed ski jumper that was about 100 pounds overweight. And then she was surprised when she was talking about the type of man that she wants. She wanted a man that's fit and in shape.
A man that can fit.
And sis, she wasn't close.
Yeah.
She was not even
There are
close.
lots of men who like big women though.
I agree, but I think women have a lot of unrealistic expectations.
So do
Absolutely.
men.
Yeah, but
Men
men
will
have a better
settle.
opportunity.
Men will settle way sooner than a woman.
No,
Will
no,
settle.
no.
Yes, absolutely. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because if a woman likes a man, more often than not, a man is going to take that opportunity because he can get some type of benefit out of that relationship, whether it be sex, whether it be money, whether it be a car, a ride somewhere. Men will take that opportunity, and more often than not, it's for sex. Let's be honest. Women hold the key to sex. So if a woman is offering a man some buns,
unless you R. Kelly or Bill Cosby, you got your own keys.
A woman is offering a man the buns, 9 times out of 10 he's gonna take it.
Yeah, but what about the women who have kids? And
married their baby daddy.
But what if the person passed away?
Well, they should have.
All right, so
And they have 3 kids, and the person passed away.
Now, if they passed away, that's something different. She shouldn't have killed them.
And men always, I saw a lot of men on this popping balloon game.
Listen, you want to come in there and take care of these 3 little
that's
children?
A good question. That's a good question.
But I saw a lot of men on this popping balloon game who were asking, how many kids do you have? How many baby daddies do you have?
No, but
Women don't ask those questions, though.
Yes, they do.
Why not?
I haven't seen one woman ask how many baby mamas you have.
Because it hasn't gotten that far along, because they popped their balloon before the dude even say anything. But let me tell you, I saw an episode on there where the girl was like, she got 5 kids, and then they asked her how old, and they was all like under 10. It was crazy. And the last one was 8 months. What the fuck are you doing on a dating show when you got an 8-month-old baby at home with 4 older brothers and sisters?
What?
Well, you shouldn't have.
Well, she got the other brothers and sisters can watch this little. She's good.
Yeah, you should have been busting it open. You got a lot of fucking nerve, and then expect a dude to want to take you out on a. Nah, that's crazy. So that brings us to our next topic.
Now, what is our next topic?
Do children chase a good man away? Carmella, what do you think?
Yeah.
If a woman has
no.
children, do you think that would deter a man from pursuing a serious relationship?
It depends on the man. Some men, what if they don't have kids and they want a family? And they meet a woman who has children, why not be with her?
Well, if they don't have kids and they want a family, more often than not, they're going to want to start a family with that woman.
Well, this doesn't mean that the woman can't have another kid.
Yeah,
well, you already got 3 kids. Now you got 1 more. Now it's 4 of them.
So
you know
what?
how much that costs at Christmas?
Some people do that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I tell you like this.
And they're going to be like, yo, son, you're not even my daddy, son. Get out of my room. Get out of here.
Not all kids do that.
Yes, they do.
Eventually,
they do it.
If I didn't have kids and I was on the dating scene and I wanted to be a father, I would not be looking for a woman that has children already.
You'd be lonely as hell, too.
Yeah, I would be.
They all got goddamn children.
I know, it's
And the
tough.
ones who don't, crazy as hell.
So I do feel like...
Yeah, the one who don't got kids, crazy as hell. They think their husband is way over there in France some fucking way. They crazy.
You know what?
But I do feel like children can't possibly chase a good man away.
Even if you met a man right now, right, and he had 3 children, and you'd be ready to marry him? Say you had like a 12, a 17, a 15.
But Carmella is different. Carmella,
Would you be ready to marry him?
Yes, if I fell in love with him, why wouldn't I?
because she's in a different stage in life. She's she's not.
What
at
stage
I
is that?
could be.
Exit stage left.
I could be with someone who
alone.
has children. I don't mind that.
You could be what?
I could be with someone who has kids.
You could be their baby mama.
Be serious. If I met somebody
They call
who
you
had
Carmama.
children and we started dating, we
Yeah.
fell in love, yes, I would.
To each their own, because somebody has to take care of the children, and they have some men that get in no situation and they help the children out, and they come in there and they be the father figure, and they love the kids.
But
And
I
the
feel
kids
like-
tell them, get the F out of
Well,
here, you
it
ain't
takes
my
a big
daddy.
man to raise somebody else's children.
Yeah,
you gotta be a
also
good-
takes a dummy to raise
gotta be a
somebody
good
else's
man for
children
that.
too. If you ask me. But I'm
But somebody's got to do it, Carmella. And especially if she had really good sex, you can overlook 1 or 2 kids. Now, if she got 3 kids, that means she's a super freaky.
Oh, God.
I'm telling you.
All right, so let's go on to our next
Now,
topic.
what's the next topic?
All right, so our next question: can a so-called alpha woman be submissive?
Can an alpha
right.
woman be submissive?
So let's
What is an alpha woman?
Let's break it down first. Let's a little bit deeper as far as what we consider submissive. Do you want a woman to be submissive? Would you consider that something that you'd be looking for in a woman?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
now,
that's-
what would you describe as being submissive?
Being submissive is
And anybody on the chat, y'all can comment what you think.
now being submissive doesn't mean that you always bow down to your husband, because a submissive woman can get a lot of stuff out of a man if they know how to do it. Like my wife is very good at being submissive, but still getting her own way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the man is supposed to be the man. Now, if the woman it turns into the man, then it becomes now it's a power struggle.
Yeah.
And in a power struggle, it doesn't work. It never works.
Do you
Somebody
feel
has
like,
to be.
Do you feel like your wife is what you would consider an alpha woman?
No, my wife is not an alpha woman. But my wife was raised a different way. She was raised to be a wife.
Good. And
Like a lot of women are not raised with certain
that's
characteristics.
important. That's important.
And they don't even know.
And what's the characteristics
No,
of
no,
that?
listen,
I'm just
Oh,
asking.
you need to know. The characteristics that to be loving, to be thoughtful, know when to let the man be in charge.
And you
and
think
not
an
always
alpha
being so
woman couldn't
aggressive?
do that, right?
Well, let me
An alpha
address,
woman
let me
couldn't do
address
that?
Greg.
No.
And I'm going to have to agree with Greg on that because I happen to know a couple of alpha women, and a lot of times these women are raised with the mentality that they're supposed to know how a man is supposed to treat them. A lot of times when you're raised by a man, you're being taught how to be treated, and you're never taught how to treat a man. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
So-
but a lot of times they're raised without a father in the home, so they don't see their mother and father interaction. Like if it's another man and another man and another man, you know what I'm saying? The pair bonding that you're supposed to gather when you're a child, you don't have it.
Yeah.
So you don't even realize what you're missing because you never know. You know what I'm saying?
And
You
that
don't know.
causes them to become quote unquote alpha women. They get jobs, they get degrees, and then they feel like they're, independent.
Yeah.
And then they can't take no shit or don't need anything from
They
a
don't.
man.
And
then,
that's the way they look at it too, because once they get a certain amount of money, because men be like, you know what I'm saying, if I get rich, I'm like, you know what, I can get this woman, I can get any woman I want, I can get a family, I can buy this house, I can take care of everybody gonna be good, we set.
Yep.
But a woman, when they get money, they be like, I don't need none of these. That's it. F you. I don't need you. I'm this. I can get this. I can get my own stuff. And then you try to talk to them and speak like on the street and say hello, and they like, are you actually talking to me? I mean, they don't say it, but their body characteristics carry that, and they wonder why they can't get a good man because their aura is just.
Well, it depends on how you approach them.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think so. A lot of times
It doesn't matter how you approach them. It's their aura. It's
certain
in
women.
them. Once you think you don't need men, your brain goes into a certain function. Like all men, just useless. They just good for sex or they good for this. Like
Yeah,
I
they
make
good
more
for
money
money.
than him. You know what I mean? Because women don't make money and go to Burger King or saying like, God, that cashier at Burger King was real cute. I'm gonna ask him out. No, but me, I can have like $20 million if I was single. I can go to Burger King, and be like, you know what? Man, she's cute. What's your number? Give me your number.
Exactly.
And really take her out and take her seriously.
Because
but
our goal
a
is-
woman with $1 million.
Okay, yes, a woman with $1 million doesn't want somebody working at Burger King.
But what?
Yeah.
But why? How come a man with $1 million can do it?
Because it's different. Our goal is not to look for a woman that has financial security because the man is supposed
You
to.
ain't getting none of that
The
money.
man is supposed to provide the financial security. So our goal is to look for a woman that has certain qualities that we need in a woman, and
Yeah, like knowing
that
how to
number
fry
one
the chicken.
that number one quality is respect. The number one quality is respect, and not talking over your partner, and
See, that was bad quality. See, I'm acting like a bad bitch right now.
when your man is talking, you're supposed to shut the fuck
You
up.
ain't my man. I'm married.
And let him talk.
Well, we have someone who made a comment.
Okay, what's the comment?
Independent or alpha women can submit to a man if he's capable of leading. And this often means being able to handle or do more than I am able to by myself, not just financially.
Okay. All right, Jasira. Okay. All right, so she said a man has to be capable of leading. This is true. A lot of times, a woman has to let the man lead. Okay? A man does not want to lead a woman that doesn't want to be led. Okay? There's a lot of women out there that don't. They say they do. They say they want to be led, but they don't want to be led. So if the woman is acting like she doesn't need a man and don't want to be led, then she's not going to fall in line. But yeah, I will agree with you. Hold on, what else did she say? There's no point in submitting to a man who's not able to keep up with me because there's no need for him. I'd just be doing it for no reason. In that case...
That's not true.
No, but she's right. In that case, you don't fuck with him.
Exactly.
That's not for you. That's not for you. You don't fuck with a man who can't keep up with you, that is doing better, like you're doing better than him, then you don't need him. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Maybe those are not qualities that you're looking for in that man.
But then that becomes a problem because now the men with all the responsibilities, all the money, and all the resources have a choice of all the women. Why are they going to pick your difficult ass? Why would I pick a difficult woman like that?
Then she'll find somebody else.
Then you could find somebody that
Yeah,
can be
she'll find-
submissive.
She will find somebody else.
No, she won't. Because I just explained to you, the man that she wants has a choice of thousands and thousands of women, but her choices are limited to only a few men. You see what I mean? But those men with the power like that are not going to choose women that are difficult that you have to manage.
They're going to choose a
They're
woman
going to choose women that are submissive
that can cook
and will
clean,
follow their lead.
And shut the fuck up. Cook, clean, and shut the fuck up.
Well, I don't think anybody really wants to hear that. Cook, clean, and shut. No.
I tell you, you're wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong.
I don't want to hear somebody tell me cook,
and
clean,
Lee,
and
you
shut
still
the
talking.
F up. I'm still talking, you damn right.
You have a man that is giving you all of your needs. They're providing all of your basic essential needs: food, clothing, shelter, taking you out on dates, laying pipe on you.
With Viagra.
And all you have to do is, you don't even have to cook and clean. All you got to do is shut the fuck up and do what he says when it's time for you to do it.
What do you mean, do what he says? This is my thing. Do what he says, like
no,
what?
No. When I
Listen,
say
are you religious? What does the Bible say? That the man is the leader, right? The leader, like when you go to work, don't somebody tell you what to do?
Yeah, but
Do
they're
you say,
not my
what the hell
man.
you telling me what to do for?
I don't want that in a relationship. I don't want
But
you always
that
having
is
to
a
tell me what
relationship.
to do.
Your job is a relationship.
Exactly.
You don't go tell your boss that, you know what,
No,
I don't like this
I
relationship. I'm not typing that. Don't tell me what to type.
I understand that, but I don't want that when I go home. I don't want my husband telling me what to do.
All right, but what if he's giving you soft life? What if he's giving you soft life? You don't have to go to work. You don't have to go to work. You chilling all day. What? Sarah said, what are the reasons?
The
Yo,
reason?
Sarah, why don't you call in? Sarah, call us right now. 516
she's an alpha female.
516-530-4416. And
She gonna tell us we wrong.
You got the phone?
Yeah, the phone is right
Yeah.
here.
No,
So,
I'm sorry. I don't
call
want you
call
telling
in
me
right
what
now.
to do. I
Call
just
in
don't.
right now, Sarah. Because we want to hear.
Now I'll cook, I'll
we wanna hear
clean,
your
I'll
opinion.
do all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
But-
I don't need him to
okay,
tell
all right,
me to
so
do it.
Perfect example.
supposed to
No, let's give her a scenario. You're at home with your man, all right? Your man has a couple of friends over, okay? Say two of his homeboys from work, and make us something to eat. You tired, you ain't, you've
I would still
been
do
at work
it.
all day, you would do it, right?
But
All right.
that's me.
Okay, and he says, babe, can you go refill his drink? Babe, can you do that? He's, making these demands or requests or whatever. Don't you think it's within reason for you to follow those
If he
demands and
asked
those
me to do
requests?
it, of course I would do it. But that's my
Yeah, but
personality.
any man that has respect is going to ask you. He's not
Yeah,
going to
he's
tell
not
you.
gonna demand
And
it.
nobody says
But
demand.
you don't have to demand it. Like I don't have to
But
demand
my
it.
point
wife,
is-
probably do that anyway.
But my point is, a lot of alpha women,
they don't want to do that.
They don't wanna do that.
Order some goddamn Popeyes.
They don't wanna
Like
do that.
If my wife would be like, you know what? Let me get this. My wife always has.
or they'll be like, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. I don't have time. You know what I'm saying?
And I would do it.
And I've seen that.
to avoid a fight and to
Not to avoid a
embarrass
fight.
him.
You
Well,
need
I
to
would
do it 'cause
not
you
to
love your husband.
embarrass him.
But believe me, my wife, right? She has a gift. No matter where we go, anywhere we go, my wife has a gift. What the hell is that, man?
Try some of this Beyond Meat jerky.
Beyond Meat Jerky. This is the shit I've been telling you about. See this here? Beyond Meat Jerky.
Yeah, they're not paying.
Oh, they're not paying. This is meatless meat. Let me see. Oh shit, this shit tastes meaty as hell. It's good too.
Not bad.
Not bad.
We're gonna eat it all, so he don't
All
have
this
nothing.
motherfucking meat.
So I'm not here messing with you.
That was pretty good, man. But my wife is that type of person. Like I said, she was raised to be a wife. Some women are not raised that way. If your mother tells you, you don't need no man, go out there, don't depend on no man, go take care of yourself, you have a certain mentality that you don't need a man. Meanwhile, everything in your life is controlled by a man, but you don't need no man. Everything in your life. You know that, Carmella? The chair you sitting on, who made that? The watch, who made that? Who you think made them sneakers? Mm-hmm. Who you think
So
making
you're
that
saying
pad
women make
that women
nothing.
use
There's
every month?
nothing women make that men enjoy, right?
Like
No.
what? Trouble.
Oh, okay.
Who make those
Not
pads that
trouble.
women need every month? Maxi pads. A man.
Complaints. That's
The
it.
road you drove here on. A man.
So you're saying women don't contribute at all? Is that what you're saying?
Basically, without men, no, they're useless.
Really?
The world would be down. The world would go downhill.
That
real
is
fast.
So you're so full of shit.
You think they can? You think women can maintain this world right now without men? How long would that last before the
We
lights
might
go
be
off?
able to do that.
Yeah, for about 2 days, and
You
then the
think
lights
only
gonna go
2
off.
days? Get the hell out of here.
Maybe. You know how much? You know what it takes to run a city? Do you know what it
think
takes?
a woman couldn't run a city? Are you kidding?
Do
We
you-
have a woman is running
No.
for president of the United States.
If you go home and your pipe is leaking, right? Are you gonna call Diva Plumbing?
They're women
No, you gonna
plumbers.
call a goddamn fat plumber.
They're
You gonna call a
women
plumber
plumbers.
plumber.
What are you saying?
There's women plumbers?
Carmella, I'm gonna have to agree
You
with
bugging,
Greg on
Carmella.
that. I'm not gonna say that women are useless, but
Useless.
I do agree that if there were no more men on, if there were
Oh
no
my
more men
God.
on this planet,
It's over.
that it's not gonna last long.
Not
Because
long at all.
women do not want to do the jobs that men do.
Hard work, man.
Have you ever watched the show? What is it? Dirty
Dirty Jobs.
Dirty Jobs. There
You
are
ever
some,
watch Dirty Jobs?
there are some filthy jobs
Oh my God.
out there that women will never do.
And guess what? They wouldn't even have no more lobsters.
I didn't say that, Jasira. He said that.
What?
Useless.
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 Without men.
We're not useless. If you didn't
No.
have us, the world would not
I'm saying
exist
as
anymore.
far as running the country without men, women will have a good try, but they can't do it. They're not physically able to do it. They not.
We're gonna see when Kamala wins.
You actually think women can run the infrastructure of this country without men? I guarantee you, in 5 minutes, the world will be over. It'll be like forget about it.
How did we get here, bro?
A catastrophe. Because Carmella is living in delusion. She thinks that women are equal to men and they can do all these things that men do.
Alrighty then.
Like when she called the police, right? She want a bunch of women to come to her house and save her. Right?
Alrighty
You
then.
want Wonder Woman to come, right?
Can a so-called alpha woman be submissive?
Can an alpha woman
I'm gonna go with no on
build
that
a
one.
skyscraper?
I'm
No.
gonna go with no on that one. An alpha woman is not gonna be submissive. She's
No.
not gonna shut the fuck up. She's not gonna do what you tell
ain't
her to
gonna
do.
do none of that.
She's not gonna be respectful
need no man.
for you. And I don't want no alpha woman. I'm sorry, and that doesn't make me any less of a man. That doesn't make me, any more unimportant. It just you don't want a woman that fucking thinks she know everything.
Yeah, plus you Malcolm X, so you gotta get you a
Well,
like-
and
you
nobody
like the
wants a
glasses?
man
I
who
like the
thinks he
glasses,
knows
man.
everything either.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
No.
Okay, hold on.
They don't.
I'm gonna ask you a series of questions.
Oh Lord.
A series of questions. Then you're gonna answer your own question right now. Do you want a man that's taller than you?
Yes.
Do you want a man that's stronger than you?
Yes.
Would you like a man that is more intelligent than you?
We could be the same intelligent. We could be on the same wavelength.
Would you not prefer your man to be more intelligent than you?
No.
No, you don't want it.
I want us to be
You
equal.
want a dumbass.
Oh, you saying I'm dumb?
So
No.
hold on. Let me cook. So you want your man to be
I
equally.
want him to be smart.
You want him
Yes.
to be equally as smart as you. You would not prefer him to be smarter than you.
I don't know.
Honestly.
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay. All right. So would you prefer a man to lead you? Or would you prefer to lead your man?
I don't want to lead a man
Okay. So basically you want your man to lead you.
if he can.
Okay. So you want a man that's bigger than you, I'm assuming. Yes.
Yes.
Stronger than you.
Yes, because
Okay.
I'm not a big girl.
Smarter than you and able to lead you, but you don't want to be submissive to him?
No.
Why
that-
should I be submissive though?
You just answered the question as to why you should be submissive. One more time. Listen. You want a man that's bigger than you, stronger than you, smarter than you, able to lead you, but yet
I didn't say he had to be smarter than me.
you don't want to be submissive to him. And then you expect you expect that man to not have difficulty when you give him some type of lip or you tell him that you don't want to do this or that. How can a man lead you if you don't want to be led? That's my
I mean,
point.
what is he telling me he wants me to do?
Whatever
Why
he,
is it
whatever
always
he
gotta
needs,
be what
because
he wants?
he's smarter than you and he makes those
The
decisions.
man is the leader. The man is supposed to lead.
Okay.
That's the way it goes, Carmella. If you don't want to,
I'm sorry, Camilla.
I mean,
No woman wants a man that is not smarter than them, that is not taller than them, that is not able to lead them.
Yeah.
But then those same women, they don't want to shut the fuck up and do what that man says. It's just simple
you
facts.
can't tell me what to do.
It's just simple facts.
Okay.
It's just. It's
I don't like that telling me what to
I don't
do.
need a
thing.
man.
I'm sorry.
Exactly.
When your car broke down, did you take it to a female mechanic?
I took it to the car dealer.
Exactly. Who they had working there?
I guess a
All
man
men.
fixed it.
Oh
I'm
All
yeah,
men.
sorry.
guess you would guess a man. fixed
Don't
it, right?
guess. Don't
Yes.
guess.
The
You
lady
know.
was at the desk that took your paperwork, and she gave it to the man.
Sherry,
No,
what
I
up,
know there was
mama?
a man at the desk
What's
that
good?
took my paperwork.
So you think the women can keep all these cars on the road rolling? That's what you think?
Okay.
They're women mechanics.
Yeah. Okay.
There are.
We
What's
don't.
the next topic?
We don't want them. Hold on. Jasira made another comment. Jasira, you scared to call in?
Jasira?
All right. She said,
She didn't-
I would prefer to lead, but
Lead?
if he's aimless in life, then I can't submit. Being bigger than me is more for aesthetic purposes than value.
I like that.
being better than you is for aesthetic. You want to, so you want a
I mean,
little
I get
man
it. She, you know,
just for the look.
Well,
Yeah.
you feel safe with someone who's bigger
yes,
than you.
because you want him to protect
You're
you.
safe,
Yeah,
right?
because you want a man that can protect
Because
Jasira.
I'm not a big person.
Jasira, you want a man that can protect you. You want a man that can provide you. You want a man that can lead you. Yes, but if he's aimless in doing this, then of course he's not going to be able to accomplish these tasks. So, and also if you're not going to, you know, follow, then he's still not going to be able to
I mean,
accomplish
I'm a
those
little
tasks.
girl. I'm a little woman, but my ex who's 6 feet, 237 pounds, is a big guy.
Yeah, what happened?
And
to
you
him?
ain't give him no lip, did you?
You mean arguments?
Yeah,
Oh, yo, we argued.
exactly. Yeah, that's the problem.
We
wanna
were
be-
together for 8 years. It just ended.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to know when to be submissive and when to be aggressive. You don't. I'm not saying that a woman has to be submissive all the time and bow down, but you have to know when. There's certain situations when you're supposed to fall back and let your man lead, and there's certain situations.
So I should let him lead, even though I don't agree with it.
If
What
you don't
he's
agree
leading
with him, then
about.
you got the wrong leader.
No. Here's a good answer to that question. Yes, you should let him lead even if you don't agree with it, especially if it's in public. If it's in private,
public, that's fine.
If it's in private, then you talk to him and you communicate whatever your issues are. But
I
you
would
should
never make a scene in
you
public.
should not make a scene, but you should never disagree with your man in public. That's the way I
I
feel.
mean-
I think the next topic is kind of juicy as well.
Uh-oh, what you got?
I think we should talk about infidelity and forgiveness.
Infidelity, and I ain't forgiving a goddamn thing. I can
Infidelity-
tell you right now, my stance is I'm not dealing with that. Because
Infi-
if my wife cheat on me, I'm done. Because that's why I ain't doing it, because I can't go down that road. I can't. There's no bone in me that can forgive. So
Okay. So
I'm done with
if,
that.
If you're all right, so this is for your wife, but think about if you were, you know, younger and you were in a relationship that wasn't necessarily as fully developed as yours is now.
Okay.
Do you think you would give that woman a second chance?
no.
No.
Once you get that meat, you gotta
gotta-
gotta hit the street.
you gotta hit the streets.
That's it.
I
Extra meat, hit the
See,
street.
I agree with you.
Women forgive quicker than men.
they do.
Yeah, but women are different than men.
Yeah, but I wouldn't forgive that either, so I get it.
I agree with you.
I can't do it.
I'm gonna and this is gonna be controversial as well, but I feel that women can forgive men more and easier than men can forgive women.
Yeah, they
Because
can't forgive at all.
if a man cheats on a woman, a lot of times he's cheating for just sex. If a woman cheats on her man, especially a woman that is in quote unquote love with her man, if a woman cheats on her man,
It's emotional.
it is emotional. And especially if she cheats on that man that has raw sex, oh, she ain't yours. She ain't yours no more. She for the streets now. It's over for you, my boy.
Yeah, she for the streets.
She for
Once
the
you get
streets
them
now.
Meats, you for the streets.
Yo, if your woman cheats on you, has sex raw with another man, she is no longer your woman. You cannot take her back because she's no longer valuable. Exactly. She is tainted. She's no longer valuable
but if
to
you did
you.
it, you would expect her to forgive you.
I didn't say I would expect her, but it is a possibility that we could be forgiven because our needs are usually more physical in essence than emotional when it comes to what we're looking for. So if a man cheats, a lot of times it's because he's not getting those needs met. It doesn't make it any better. I'm not saying it's any better, but I'm just saying that's usually the reason. But if a woman allows herself, now bear with me, hear me on this. If a woman allows herself to get emotionally disconnected to the point where she allows another man to enter her body
Oh my God.
without protection, then
Raw,
raw,
shoot the club up.
then it's no longer it's no longer
Once the
it's
club
a
is
deal
shot
breaker.
up, they close it down. They can't get back in
It's
that
over.
club.
So now, would you rather she lie about it and say nothing happened?
Yes. Don't let me find out, and we all good. If I find out, it's over. If you lie, keep it to yourself. I don't know. Then we good.
All right, Sherry got a question.
what question is that?
What's the reason a man cheats without protection?
Because they're stupid.
Because they don't give a fuck. Because they drunk.
All right, I mean that's a good point.
That's a good point.
That's a good point. I mean, a man could cheat without protection just because he wants to, you know, he wants to feel, you know, the difference. Women are supposed to be more level-headed and be able to protect themselves as far as their emotional needs and all of that. So they don't,
supposed to be cheating if you're married.
obviously, but it happens every day.
Yeah, but sometimes what women do when you're married is they control the key to sex. So once they start feeling some type of way, everything revolves into the same ball, and they're just mad at you. So now you can't get no fucking sex either. You can't get this, you can't get that. I ain't giving you no sex. So now you want to tell me that you're the only person that I'm supposed to have sex with, but you don't want to give me none. Now you want me to go all these days without sex, with all these goddamn women running around here.
Control yourself.
Men are not made like that.
All right.
It doesn't work that way. Sooner or later, something's got to give.
So control yourself.
You will control yourself. You're gonna make a call or a text or a DM.
Take care of it yourself.
Yeah, you going that's what you do. You gotta take care of yourself.
Not with the woman.
What you mean? How you gonna take care of yourself?
You have hands.
You have it. Yeah, and toys and roses, but nah.
Roses? You got a rose?
Hands, there's
I ain't got no damn.
there's
Gel?
There's all kinds of new things you can do.
All right, listen. Yo, we getting off track. We getting off track with all the gel and Vaseline.
Gels and they got fake booties, and you can get you one of those little sleeves.
They,
You can buy a plastic
so
woman in
what
a
what you're
sleeve.
saying is that men should resort to
Buying a goddamn
to
rubber
sex
doll.
toys before they cheat on their woman?
In Amazon.
I got a good question, and I want you guys in the chat that are watching. Jasira, I'm gonna get to that comment in a second. But I want you guys to answer this question. If you are in a relationship with a woman, and that woman decides for whatever reason to withhold sex from you for a period of time that is deemed to be unreasonable, say 3 months or more,
3 months.
do you feel that it is acceptable?
No.
Do you feel that it is acceptable for that man to go out and get it somewhere else? Answer that in the chat. Okay? We want to
3
know.
months.
Acceptable for
Yeah.
a man to go out
After 90 days.
with another woman.
Yes. If
Like outside his marriage.
no, let's just say relationship.
Or relationship.
Let's just say relationship or marriage or whatever the case may be. Marriage is
Marriage is different.
I mean it's
Yeah,
supposed to
marriage
be
is
different.
But you.
No, you should not be going out.
So how you gonna be committed, and you won't let me hit it?
Well, maybe we should have a conversation of why you're not hitting it.
I mean, yeah, we've
I'm sure several of those conversations have happened.
yeah, but say
But
you've
women
had that
got
conversation.
women got the key.
But the woman has decided that for whatever reason it may be, she is no longer interested in being sexually active
You
with the
ain't
man
getting none.
that she's dealing with. She does not want to give him no buns. All right. Do you feel that at some point it's acceptable if it was your brother, if your brother came to you, like your actual physical brother, and said, yo, Carmella, my wife, she ain't been giving me no ass. It's been like 4 or 5 months now. I'm getting mad horny. You wouldn't.
Balls is mad blue. What am I supposed to do?
Talk to your girlfriend.
Talk to your girlfriend. Talk to the hand.
So
Fuck out of here.
So you don't think you think it would be a bad idea to just go out and try to get physical satisfaction in the meantime? Okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair. What do you think? What do you think, Greg? What do you guys think?
5 months?
Jasira, Sherry, everybody in chat, what do you
I
think?
think if your woman don't give
How
you
long-
5 months, it's over.
How long is too long for a man to wait for your woman to give you sex?
2 hours. 5 months. 5 months?
How
That's a
long?
long time,
How
man.
long is too long? That is the question. We got
Wait
a
a
couple
minute.
of more topics. We're not
Okay,
gonna drag it out too long, but I think this is kind of interesting. I think it's cool. Let's get rid of that one.
Look at that, snowing.
All right. So we already did. Oh, this is a good one.
What you got?
This is a good one. All right.
How many books
So I would love. how many books I got? I would love to hear the chat's opinion on this. I mean, a lot of times with this, it's either yes or no.
Oh, wait a
Open.
minute. What did she say over here?
Okay. All right. I'm gonna address before we go to that. I will address your comment, Jasira. So she had 2 comments, right? She said this is the idea that was perpetuated by misogyny. Women can go out and get as much dick as they want, but men would like to believe that women can't do those things. Yes, we would like to believe that.
Now, let me tell you why you can't do that. Because if you do that, you become run through, which is not good. And men, no, wait, Carmella. Men can't get run through
Let him
because
finish.
they doing the running. We are running through. The women are getting run
Let him
through.
finish. Let
I'm
him
telling
cook.
you, we outies and they innies. You can't be no any kind of way because that's not good.
He's not wrong.
It's contaminated in there. Yes.
Nobody said it's
I'll give you a perfect
okay.
example, right? Look, now if you get a bottle of water, right, and you put your finger in there, it's your water, you'll drink it. But now if Chris put his finger in there, and then I put my finger in there, and then the cameraman put his finger in there, and then the mailman put his finger in there, and then the goddamn teacher put his finger in there, are you gonna still drink that water?
You gonna still drink that
Yeah, but if a lollipop, right? Say if your lollipop, you drop it on the ground and it's full of dirt, you can wash it off and still suck it.
It's true.
You see what I'm saying? This is the difference.
It's true.
You don't get the analogy?
It's true. He's right.
Whatever.
That water, you can't clean. You can't clean that water. You can't.
Think about it.
That water, once it gets dirty, it's tainted.
Men are tainted too.
Yeah, but you can wash it off and it's all good again. You know what I'm saying? You kiss it up, God made dirt.
Especially if a man uses protection.
With the water, it's contaminated
If a
now.
man fucks 100 women with condoms, it is like he is a virgin.
You can wash it off and put it right back in your mouth.
That's ridiculous.
If a man fucks 100 women with condoms, he's
still a virgin.
He's literally a virgin. He's literally a virgin. I'm telling you.
Dirty now.
Let a woman fuck 100 niggas. Oh my God, she is for the streets and she is useless.
Now look, perfect example.
From a man's point of view.
That ain't a man's
No,
point
it's
of
not
view.
wrong because it's like a bathroom, right? Check this out. Women are like a bathtub, and men are like a shower. See, now if you sit in the bathtub, you take a bath, you can't go back in there and get back in the dirty water. But if you do it in the shower, the water goes right down. It's gone.
Some woman wants some guy who's been with 1,000 women.
But he had been with. If he had a condom on, he hasn't been with 1,000 women because you're not even barely touching those women.
He only been with the
They
ones
being
that.
touched, but you not.
He only been with the ones that's.
This is so ridiculous.
It's not.
Think about it. The condom is covering you. It's not the same thing, Carmella. I just told you, if you got a glass of water or a lollipop, which one you gonna put in your mouth?
All right, so let me ask you, and it's not only about the act of penetration. That's a big part of it. It's not only about the act of penetration, but it's also the act of the vulnerability. The women become vulnerable each time that they get conquered by men. Men do the conquering, women get conquered. That's just the facts of the matter. Men penetrate, women get penetrated. So every time a woman gets penetrated, she becomes vulnerable. So does a man want a woman that has been conquered and penetrated tens and tens and tens of times?
Over and over and over.
No.
Punch in
And
the face
you
like
know,
Mike
so
Tyson.
that the body count is a real thing
It's a
for
real
women.
thing. What's your body count?
Men made up.
Men made up a body count?
But let me tell you, no man in his 40s or 50s that has any type of value is gonna have less than 50 bodies. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. And we'll say 20 to be safe, but there are some dudes that I know that got hundreds of bodies and still got beautiful wives, still, have successful relationships because they did what they did when they were in their teen years or their 20s or their 30s.
And then they wash their lollipop off.
And then they exactly.
The water is still
Exactly.
dirty.
Listen, even if it wasn't protected, you go get a clean bill of health from the Department of Health, STD free. It's like a clean slate. You brand new again.
You brand new.
But if you've been fucked by 50 raw,
You
I don't
taking
care
on
how
the
many
road.
STD tests you had. I am not fucking with you.
No, it's like a haunted house. There's a whole bunch of spirits in there. Ooh, ooh. I'm telling you, it's just like fucking poltergeist. If you go in there, your shit will just go down right away. Like, damn. Scared as hell. You'll be scared to go in there. It's a fucking nightmare. Ain't nobody want to go into a haunted house. There's ghosts in there, Carmella. Spider webs and shit in there. Ain't no. I'm telling you. It is.
Double standard.
It's not no double standard.
I mean, it's a
think
double
about it,
standard.
Carmella.
Yo, you can act like that all you want, but it
Listen,
doesn't mean it's wrong.
once too much stuff go up in there, it's contaminated.
It's a haunted house. I never
It's a
heard
haunted
that
house,
before.
man.
Yo,
There's
Lawrence.
a lot of spirits in there because you take on the spirit.
Yo,
when women,
Lawrence, I
when
never
a man
heard that,
ejaculates
bro.
in a woman, they take on the spirit of that man into their
Oh,
body.
shit.
So it's a bunch of in there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
yo, Lawrence is over there.
Oh
cracking
shit! I know
up.
that nigga from high school. We was seeing a bunch of niggas like, oh shit, that's my man's in them. Ain't that nigga dead? Man,
No, he lives on in the vagina.
Hey, the sticker still alive.
He lives on. Oh
I'm telling
shit.
you, all these bodies is in you, Carmella. I don't know how many bodies you got inside of you, but the motherfuckers don't never leave. They can't get out. And that's why women need to keep their legs closed. That's it.
Yo. Oh
Because
shit.
nobody likes a haunted house.
All right, so our next topic is open relationships.
Open? Oh, no.
Oprah said, do your wives know your body count?
She didn't ask.
That's irrelevant. That's the next question.
That's irrelevant.
That's irrelevant. We're not talking about that.
My wife knows enough.
Other people who have 50 body
I'm sure he got more bodies than me. Look, I don't got
Yo,
that.
why you putting me under the gun?
You always talk about you the cute one and all that stuff.
I mean that's true.
Well, what about I don't want to know my wife's body count because I already met a couple of them and they wasn't that cool, so I don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? It's not a haunted house. It's just a little scary in there.
It's getting hot. Jasira said 50 bodies. Yeah, 50 bodies.
Yeah, that's about right.
50 bodies. But yo, the haunted house.
Want to know your wife's body count?
No.
And they don't want to know.
I do want to know.
I
want to
wanna
know.
know.
You don't want to know?
need to know?
That's
No.
a good question. Do you want to know your wife's body count?
No, you don't know. You don't really know like the real truth. You don't want to know.
I mean, I know the number that I think.
Because before she might have been for the streets, and nobody, for I think a lot of women for a little period in their life, their ass was in the air. So you don't want to know about that. Tell me.
Ass was in the air like they just don't care.
Either college or in high school or in their 20s.
I mean, but
or in their
not
30s,
necessarily
they had a little hot girl summer.
Yeah, there's some women that didn't lose their virginity until later in life. And
Yeah, but then as soon as they lost it, they found it.
Yeah, I mean that's possible.
Yeah.
That's possible. No,
You want to know the real truth?
Forever. Why do you need to know that?
I mean I know what I have a number in mind of what I think it is.
And what's that?
That's not important.
You see, you want to say inquiring minds want to know. You want to know? Or you want to fucking know?
It's under 5.
100?
It's under. Shut the It's under 5.
That's what she
I
told
think
you,
a
right?
body count
That's
under
what she told you?
under 5 is very acceptable.
You know, that's what women say. I only had 3 balls on me.
For a woman in her, 20s. All right, but
Bro,
I think you're allowed. Probably 1 a year.
1 a year. So if you're
After
50,
the-
that's 50.
After the age of 20, though.
Right?
Not if you're married by 20.
1 a year. They be getting 1 a week, 1 a day. So now they got
I mean,
OnlyFans.
nah. You're right. That's not.
30?
That's not right.
If you're married by the age 30, you said 1 a year.
That's not right. Nah, you're
I
right.
don't want to know my wife's body. Right now, her body count is
Yeah,
1.
and
After
that-
she got married, she got a recount.
That math ain't math.
She's born again.
Born again.
I don't want to know about that. She's cleansed.
All right. So the next topic:
What is that?
open relationships
Open relationship.
and polyamory. Okay, for anyone who doesn't know what polyamory is somebody that is okay with being in a relationship with more than one person. The difference between open relationship and polyamory. Open relationship is if you're with someone and they're okay with you seeing other people. Like, they know that you got another side dude or side chick or whatever. But polyamory is if you just have 2 girlfriends and y'all live together, or they
At the same time?
Yeah, they at the same time. You just got 2 girls.
All right.
So that's different.
2 guys, what they call that?
They call that gay.
Well, now they got women with 2 men.
Well, that's their business.
They had that show with that woman that had 2 boyfriends.
Nah, I'm not sharing no woman with another dude.
They sharing all kinds of stuff together. Man.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
You're not?
Absolutely not. That
Not on purpose.
That only works. Yeah, not on purpose. That only works for women. If a man has more than one woman, because obviously there's more women on this planet than there are men. And men are not going to be, sharing fucking penis juice and all. It's just disgusting, bro. Here's the question.
Uh-oh, what's the question?
Would you be in a polyamorous relationship with a man if he was able to provide a lifestyle for you that you could not provide for yourself?
Could he have 2 women if he was balling out like that?
I asked a couple of my friends this question
And what they said?
before, and they all said no. I asked Jasira this question. Jasira, we had this conversation before. I said, if a man gives you everything that you need in the relationship, but he only says, I just can't be faithful to you. I have someone else too that I'm gonna be, dealing with, but I'm still gonna give you everything that you need. You're selfish enough that you feel like you have to just have him be to yourself.
Yes, exactly.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem.
That is a problem.
Don't you understand that
Sharing is caring, Carmella.
society created monogamy? Like the society created.
Yeah.
We weren't designed to be with one person. They say Adam and Eve, and this is just my speculation. I'm not saying that this is fact. All right, so don't quote me on this.
Don't quote this image.
Even though I'm saying this as a quote. All right, but I don't believe that men were designed to be with one woman. Because think about it.
Listen, wait a minute. Before we go, disclaimer. I was designed to be with one woman.
Okay.
Now you go ahead.
Okay. All right. But I feel like men in general, me too, technically, me too. But I feel like men in general were not designed to be with one woman. Why is it that a man, I can go get 30 women pregnant right now, and I can impregnate the whole Baltimore.
I don't know I don't know about that, Chris.
If Carmella gets pregnant,
can't swim no more.
If Carmella gets pregnant right now, she's knocked off for 9 months.
9 months.
And she's out the game. Out the game, right? So my point is, a man is designed to seed the earth, okay? Our goal is to fertilize these seeds, go around, fertilize. So if we have one woman, you got one woman and one man, right? And say there's 5 women, even though it's more than that. Say there's 5 women to every man, right? And one woman and one man be together. The woman is pregnant for 9 months. Now there's 4 other women out there that don't have a man, that aren't doing anything, because that one man is only staying with that one woman. That is okay, but
What about the other women?
Don't you think that's unfair to the other 4? That's why women are struggling to get a good man, because they are not willing to share. They're not willing to share.
Disclaimer.
But no,
wait, time out. The words that you are saying now expressly not covered by Greg's half of this goddamn gang. This is all. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit there. Continue.
Yo, that's the same thing when you was talking about women are useless. You seen me, Lawrence. I was over here.
Well, I meant that.
Yeah, he talking about women are useless. If we didn't have men on this planet, the women would be.
I'm talking about to run this infrastructure without.
Yeah, not on purpose.
Shows about what, Lauren? Lauren, why don't you call in and stop talking shit? Get on the phone and call in 530-4416. There are shows about this. I know there are shows about like open relationships and polyamory.
Yeah.
That's why we talking about it, because I believe
it's one
thing.
black guy. He got the 2 white girls. He don't even work. He just be chilling at the crib.
I mean, he do
making
something.
Sausage all day.
He do something.
He make a hell of a sausage.
But listen, you got to realize that, that's a good deal for a woman. If you have a valuable man, I'm not gonna say high value, because some women don't like that term, high value man. Yeah. But if you have a man that is, is successful, right, and he's able to take care of himself and others, and he's willing to take you in and another girl, and y'all two get along just fine. The only problem is that he's having sex with her.
No.
What is the fucking problem, bro? No. So what if he was having sex? What if he was having sex with somebody else anyway? Because if he's successful, he can do it if he wants to anyway. Because I tell you like this.
Of course he can, but I don't want that.
Okay.
You're right, Carmella. We don't want that.
So you need.
I wouldn't say, yeah, let's live together. You can bring this person in. We'll all be happy. No.
Why not? You can have a
You need to have your own penis all to yourself.
Yeah.
So you think you deserve your own penis your own nice penis that's attached to a successful man that's attractive, nice looking, treats you good, and don't want to fuck nobody else. You think you deserve that? See, that's the goddamn problem. All these women think that they deserve their own fucking penis. That's the problem.
That's how it should be.
Why is there only one penis to every 6 or 7 vaginas on this planet? Then explain that.
All they need is one mic.
Explain it. Greg, Carmella, you do the research. Find out what's the ratio. Google it right now. What's the ratio of women to men on this planet?
What is the ratio of women to men?
Let's look.
How many women got to share?
What is the ratio of men to women on this planet?
What does it say?
Wait a second. Okay, it says the ratio of men to women on the earth is roughly 102 men to 100 women.
So that's only 2 extra penises. One's in jail, and the crazy motherfuckers is like
maybe
99 to 2.
All the women is gay too.
They take it all up, all the balls. Yeah, but gay women can be transformed. Gay men is gay forever.
It says more males. I did not know this, bro. This is fucking mind-boggling. More males are born than females in every country.
Every country?
But the extent varies. For example, in 2024, in 2024, the estimated sex ratio at birth in Andorra is 1.06 males per female. So for every one male, it was like 0.06 female.
So it's a couple of extra.
Yeah.
But what happens is, once you subtract all the men that are not interested in women, the number goes way down.
And the men that are incarcerated.
The men that are incarcerated. The men that are impotent, they can't do nothing.
And then the men that are married.
Yeah, the men that are married, you take them out.
So yeah, it's pretty much.
Now you got 102 women, 3.
That's a fact. All right, so this is the last one. We're gonna wrap it up. What time is it? What time is it, Carmella?
I don't know. I gotta call my wife right
9:15.
after this
All right,
show.
we almost done. We almost done.
Right after this show.
All right, so open relationships and polyamorous. So we're
right or left. You make a call.
Right.
this hand.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that one.
What you got?
Gender roles and expectations.
Gender roles.
This is good.
And expectations.
This is good. All right, so this is basically a topic that dictates what are the roles of the man and the woman. What is expected of the woman and of the man. So 9 times out of 10, the man is expected to be the provider, to be the one that is protecting the household. But what if that's not always the case? We did touch on this a little bit in one of the other topics.
Yeah.
But basically, the what if the roles are reversed? What if there's a man that is not playing his position in the protection part, and the woman is more of a protector? Like, say, for example, what's that female boxer we was talking about the other day?
Clarissa Shields?
Clarissa Shields. What if you fucking with Clarissa Shields, bro, and you know that she could beat your ass and she could beat the next nigga ass, right? If y'all get into an altercation at the restaurant, do you let her throw hands with the dude to protect you? Do you let her protect you?
It all depends on if she got a fight coming up. So if she got to protect them hands if a fight. If she ain't got no fight coming up, fuck that. But even a woman like that, a man is still stronger than a woman because
yeah, that's true.
She thinks she can go out and really fight men. And I'm sure there's some men that she could fight, but a real fighter, I don't think she stand a chance. But
yeah, she get her ass.
Women are strong in certain things, but certain things that they don't need to be doing, man. Because men have those roles, but women don't want to concede. They just want to act always tough all the time. Like, I can do it myself. I can do this. I don't need no man.
Because they had to.
It's not because they have to. It's because they want to, and because they've been trained that way. They've been brainwashed to think that they don't need men.
I don't think they have been brainwashed to think
They are, because if you think that you don't need men, you are brainwashed. Your brain is washed. Because people are not on the earth to be alone.
Yeah, but I don't
People are
think
not
women
created.
are going around saying you don't need men.
They say it all the time.
If you're alone, then you just have to manage by yourself.
Yeah, but once you're by yourself for a certain amount of time, it's hard for you to bond with a man.
Huh?
Yeah,
right.
It's hard to bond with a man once you.
See,
you've
we're
been
talking
alone so
today
long.
too.
It's hard. It's difficult, Carmella, because now you're so used to this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. Everything he does is impeding on your territory instead of our home.
All right, I got this is the last topic I want to bring up, and I want to ask you this question, Carmella. This was something that I kind of thought about, and we discussed this earlier.
Okay.
About problems in relationships, and I feel that there are two things that could, that mitigates all of the problems in a relationship. Meaning, it could prevent them or it could cause them. All right, and that's expectations and communications. All right.
Thing one, expectations.
Expectation. So everyone in a relationship, each person in a relationship has a certain expectation of what they want their partner to do. Okay. When your man comes home, you expect him to greet you. You expect him to be nice to you. You expect him to give you a hug or whatever it may be. Okay? And if he doesn't do that, you expect him to communicate to you why he's not doing that. All right? So if there's a break in that expectation and there's no communication, then it becomes a problem. Now, any problem that occurs in a relationship is due to a break in that expectation or communication. Now, I'm going to give you an example. Your man goes out. A lot of times, arguments occur from somebody going out and then coming home late, and the man gets home at 3 o'clock in the morning and didn't call. All right, and you're mad. Why are you mad?
Because I'm worried that he's hurt or something.
Okay, and you're worried that he's hurt because you were expecting him to call you and tell you what was going on.
Just call and say I'm running.
Exactly, and he didn't.
He probably think he's in a ghost town somewhere.
Exactly.
No.
And he didn't communicate, to you why it was wrong. So your expectation was for him to call you and tell you, either for him to be home on time or for him to call you and tell you why. But he didn't, so now you're upset, right? So
you're not meeting your expectations.
That's one scenario. Another scenario, your man comes home, y'all have sex every Thursday night, right? Every Thursday night, y'all are ready to get it popping. But your man comes home and gets in the bed, goes to sleep, doesn't say anything to you. You wake up in the morning, you're upset. Why are you upset? Because you were expecting him to do what he normally does. That was a break in the normal routine, and he didn't communicate to you that he was tired from working all day, so he didn't want to do what he normally did. So there was a break in the expectation, and there was no communication. If we only communicate every time there's a break in the expectation, there would be no issues in the relationship.
Well, I agree with that.
Okay?
Wow, you got it all figured out, huh?
We agreed
your
in something.
Your marriage should be perfect.
My marriage is perfect.
God damn it. This motherfucker over here just told me a whole Oprah line and shit. The expectations, if you go this way, if you make a right and you make a left, you'll end up where you need to go. What?
Well, it's true.
Okay, that was
true.
3 in the morning, just call me and say.
That was something there.
It's true. I just feel like, if you're in a relationship with somebody, and respect is a big factor, you respect that person, you know what their expectations are, you know your man expects you to bust it open every other night or whenever and you don't do it and you don't tell him why, we got a problem. So that's the problem.
Once you start having sex,
Women know
there's
that.
a problem, right?
What do you mean?
Stop being intimate with
Yes.
each other.
Absolutely, because you're expecting to get sex.
And it sort of, if it goes on and on and on, yeah, your connection is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once a woman stop giving you sex, then you turn mad and evil and
I think that's a whole nother topic that we can delve into another time. Like how important is
yeah,
sex?
but you're gonna have to get somebody who knows about that topic because I have no idea.
Yeah.
I get sex all the time. I have no idea.
Expert on it.
I'm not an expert at all at that. I'm a novice. I have no idea.
Wow. Okay.
My wife is on top of her
Yo,
game.
Lawrence, don't laugh at this. Man, don't.
Listen, I love my wife. She ain't gonna never get no divorce. She on top of her game.
Anything else you want to add, Greg, man, before
Well,
we wrap it up?
You know what? I think this was a good conversation we had, man. We learned a few things today. We learned that Greg is a great husband with a fabulous wife.
Okay.
We learned that Chris knows a lot of things on how to make a relationship work, but I don't know if he knows how to implement them. We learned that Carmella is not bowing down to none of these.
Yep.
And
Although she wants
She
a
wants
man
a
that's
good man.
that's bigger, more powerful, more stronger, and more smarter than her, but she just don't want to listen to him.
that motherfucker. Don't
Yeah,
tell me
yeah,
nothing.
we know that, but that's all women.
You know what I'm saying? We learned that the cameraman has really good boneless, meatless jerky.
meat.
That was the best meatless jerky I ever had, man. We learned something about everybody today, man.
Yeah.
But the most important thing we did is try to bring some light on relationships. This is a difficult topic, man, because everybody has their own perspective on how relationships should go. But if everybody's relationship was as beautiful as mine, the world would be a better place.
Oh my God, yo, you be glazing your wife so hard, bro.
My chicken be
Oh my
fried perfect.
God,
I don't
you
know.
be glazing your wife, bro.
I love my wife. She's beautiful.
Yo, March, what do you do to this dude, bro?
I just told you.
Please tell me.
She ain't got no ghost town. There's no ghost in there. Some of these
Oh
people
my-
got to go to a goddamn haunted house every night. It's scary, man.
Oh my God,
If you knew what was in there.
the glaze is crazy, yo.
Boo.
Oh my God. All right, man. Yo, Carmella, you got any closing arguments?
I have no closing arguments.
No arguments, counselor?
The topic tonight was good.
We are the old man gang, so we do have some perspective on things. And as you can see, Chris is very, very knowledgeable on things that he can't implement, but he can tell you all about it. Whether he can use those things in his own life is the next step that we're working on, because
Yeah,
he
we
has
working
all
on
the
that.
information in him, but he can't get it out.
That's true.
Well, I'm telling you, he knows how to get rich. He knows how to keep women happy. He's a paramedic. He knows how to keep you in shape. This motherfucker is
I'm
a
great.
great catch.
I'm a great catch.
But he won't fucking stop moving so you can catch his ass.
On paper.
On paper,
I'm
right?
amazing on paper,
Amazing.
bro.
This motherfucker is amazing on paper.
I'm amazing on paper, bro. But yo, listen, it is what it is, man. I feel like we had a great conversation, great
Absolutely,
topics. Listen, thank you guys that showed up and watched. Ain't nobody call. Y'all fucking scared to actually.
they don't wanna talk about
y'all scared to really talk. Y'all just want to be fucking comment and chat bullies.
Internet gangsters.
Internet gangsters. Next time y'all gotta call in, man,
But it's all
and
good,
and
man,
really.
because we
Yeah, exactly. We had more than 2 people.
Yeah, we had more
on the
You
show.
know what I'm saying? We had like
2-Step Works. What up, my boy?
We was even able to scroll this week. We never scrolled before. That was our first scroll.
I know, it goes to show
never
you.
scrolled
Yo,
this.
so you know what this says? That people don't give a shit about getting rich and being entrepreneurs. They only want to hear us talk about men and women and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's it. So fuck it, man. Listen, we officially changed our need. Fuck getting rich. Fuck being an entrepreneur. I mean, I would get rich anyway. Yeah. But listen, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And until next time, stay strong, stay healthy, and stay safe. Peace.
And make sure you take your Viagra. Keep your marriage going tight. That's the old man gang.
And we're right.